What did I do to deserve this? Oh, no. Not that the game sucks. I mean, I just had to go through hell to start recording it. Okay, let me just start the thing up. Alright, so before we get started with my story, Quest for Booty was donated by the lovely Kevinhend. He is a sweetheart, so thank you for that. I have never played this game before, by the way, because it's only on the PSN, and fuck PSN, so... same thing with Ratchet and Clank. I'm gonna call it by its English name. Full Frontal Assault! Thank you. My brain. It's called Q-Force in Europe, which is what my game is called. It's called Q-Force, which is kind of cool, because the Q-Force from the third game are now relevant again, so that's fun. Sure, whatever. They always need to do that, so I'll tell you my story. Alright, so, I get my Quest for Booty game. I get my PS3, I get my controller, get my plug, so everything's all... The controller won't die. Won't be retarded. I can't find my cable for my PS3, so I can, like, charge it. So, I go and look for that. I tear my drawers apart that are, like, under my TV. Aren't my drawers broken? Like, you know the bottom part of the drawer that keeps your shit in the drawer? Like, it was bent. Because I had so much shit in there. So I had to take everything out, and then I put mostly everything back in, but I evenly distributed it. And I also had my Xbox in there, my Xbox 360, that big fucking thing with its big cords. I took that the fuck out, and that's kind of laying beside my TV, because it has nowhere else to go. Yeah, that big lug probably broke my drawer, but it was in the, bottom part, which I couldn't even, like, open and close the bottom part anymore, so I'm like, what the hell happened? So, like, turns out stuff fell behind the bottom, like, drawer, because there's two, like, the upper and the lower. The lower one had, like, Tekken. I have Tekken 2 on the PS1, apparently. My mom said she had a lot of fun with that game, because she used to play it with my dad, but not the point. So, like, that was keeping the drawer from closing, along with a SpongeBob game, which I think is based off of the movie that I played a bit. And then also, like, another movie that, like, my mom really likes. It's like, about a snowman, and it's, like, doesn't have any, like, speech in it, and it's all, like, orchestrated, like, to go along with the animation. It's really cool. It's cute. I like it. I used to watch it a lot when I was little. But, yeah, and I also found old VHS tapes that were, like, in the drawer that I had since childhood, and I'm like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, also, like, my Harry Potter books were, like, in the upper drawer. I had, like, Goblet of Fire. It's probably what broke the goddamn drawer, was Goblet of Fire. For those of you who don't know, which would be all of you, I actually did watch all of the Harry Potter movies recently, with Kevin, obviously, but what don't I do with him, so... But yeah, I watched all the Harry Potter movies with him. They're all fantastic, except for Goblet of Fire. I didn't like that movie. Mostly because, like, I guess if you've seen it, you can already guess why I don't like it, but, like, I don't know. It had too much of a focus on, like not romance, but, like, the romance between the characters, and they're all, like, being, not hormonal, but, like, it was just really annoying to watch, and I didn't like it, because it felt really out of place in a Harry Potter movie, because it's like, oh, why do I have to watch this? I want to watch, you know, Harry Potter. I did watch all 8 movies. There's 8 movies. There's 7 books, there's 8 movies, right? Right? Because the final book is split into 2 different movies. Harry Potter, Camping the Movie, and then, Final Battle the movie. Final Battle the movie was great. Camping the Movie was also very good, too. I actually pulled an all-nighter, and I watched, Kevin and I both watched, the final movies, like the 2, like, in a row, back-to-back. I think we also watched, the one before that. We might have, all on the same day. We might have done that. Also the one previous? I don't think we watched 4 movies in one day. I think it was 3. I think it was 3. Because we watched a bit of the one, and then we left to, like, eat dinner or something, and then, like, whatever, but... Yeah, like, stuff. But, in any case, so, yeah, the final movie, the final movie, like, Deathly Hallows Part 2, excellent! Very, very good. I have not seen fiction that good in, like, I'd pull up a date for you, but I don't want to, like, I don't feel like opening a Microsoft Word because it'll lag the recording, so let's not do that, but I don't know. In at least a few months, the best fiction I've seen. This year I watched a lot of different stuff. Lots of different like movies and like TV shows and stuff. On the list would be like Pirates of the Caribbean, all the movies. All of them are great. I always hear people bitch about the later movies. Shut up, they're good. They're really good. They always like they're really long, along with the Harry Potter movies, but they keep my attention. So they get a pass in my book. There's nothing too obnoxiously stupid about any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, at least from what I can remember. Like, if I gave them a watch again, I doubt I'd find anything I didn't like, because I didn't the first time. Because they're all good. I don't know. Even the fourth one, like, on Stranger Tides, I think it was, with, like, only three or four returning characters, I thought that was great. I don't know. I thought it was good. Whatever. I also watched Avatar, not the movie, the TV show, The Last Airbender. Yes, excellent, excelente. Go watch it. I had Spanish class today, but I'll also talk about my teachers later because they were all fun. Most of them were fun. But yeah, I also watched South Park. That's good. It's really funny. I don't know, like, that's a show where you love it or you hate it. I like it. They're always like, oh, it's so offensive, or it's this, that, and the other thing. It never got, like, this is my stance on it. It never got to the point where I felt deeply offended. I kind of felt a little, kind of, like, angry at, I think, one episode, but I understood where they were coming from, and I was like, oh, well, like, that's a really nice way to look at it, but it's not realistic. Like, if anybody asks, I'll go more into detail about it, but, like, it's really the only point where I kind of got a little insulted, but it wasn't anything like, oh, this is awful, I'm never watching this. No. Never got that bad. Honest. So I don't know what everybody's whining about. I also watched The Last Airbender movie, going back to Avatar again. That was awful! Oh my god, that was bad, but hey. Whatever. I also watched, there's something else I watched this year. I watched a bit of, like I watched, like, I think the half of the, like, first season, almost to the end of the first season of, Yu-Gi-Oh!, I think, but, like, stuff, yeah, that's about it, but that's all the stuff. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh's great, by the way, but, like, they screw the rules a lot, and not because they have green hair, but because the rules weren't really established yet, but it's really fun. Excuse me, but in any case, yeah, I had my first, like, quote-unquote real day of school today, because, like, I had school all last week, from Tuesday to Friday, but that was just, like, all with my homeroom teacher, and he's cool. His name is Mr. Jensen. Can't remember his first name. Can't remember any of their first names, but that's okay. He's a cool guy. He teaches sociology, and because of him, I wanted to get that course, because it's like, oh, sociology, that's cool. And I got that course, and I didn't get him for the teacher for that course, so that kind of really sucks. Just a quick overview of the rest of my teachers. My math, I can't remember. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. My math teacher... Oh! No, I know my math teacher. I was to say, like, who the hell... Okay. So, my first class after homeroom this morning, which is with my homeroom teacher, my first class was math, which is Algebra 1, basically. It's basic Algebra 1. It's developmental algebra, but, like, the teacher says basic Algebra 1. That guy is nuts! Like, hold on. Let me just quickly go with my settings here. Squares barely visible. Oh, whatever. This sounds like the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. Okay, whatever. This game is really short, from what I know. Let's go with hard. That's fine. Okay, but, my math teacher is named Mr. Notley, or something like that. McNotley, and he's a whack job, but in the beginning of class, I was the first one who showed up to the class, out of all the students, and I have a feeling they're going to start talking here. Okay, I'll shut up.
Cheap shot, I tell you. Somebody unplugged me controller.
But just as peace was restored to Polaris, his first mate was kidnapped by creatures known only as the Zoni. Using a powerful computer called Iris, he finally located a clue. An old pirate captain who may possess the key to the Zoni dimension. A pirate named Darkwater.
By the way, you do not know how pissed I'll be if this game doesn't work.
This is it, Tower. Darkwater has to be here somewhere.
Be careful, Ratchet. Murdergra is an unregulated planet. Unwanted visitors have a bad habit of disappearing from here.
Alas, poor Captain. No one misses you but me. I miss you too, Rusty Pete. You may not have me body, but you'll always have me heart. The crew hates me, Captain. They don't hate you, Pete. They just don't understand ye. Why, you're my top first mate, you are.
Guys, I'm not looking for any trouble.
Wait! We're just here to find a pirate. Captain Engstrom Darkwater?
Darkwater. You hear that, lads? This mangy stowaway seeks the ear of a dead man. How's about we arrange a proper introduction?
It's like I'm playing, Tools of Destruction all over again, because they probably run on the same engine. Oh, they definitely do. Where was I? Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Okay, thanks. And you don't change the camera with that button. Whoa, and you also don't jump with circle. This is not Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Can I please change the camera? Ow. Okay, so yeah, my math teacher, that's how you do that, okay. Yeah, my math teacher's kind of insane because, this might not be a good example, but, like, I was the first person who showed up to class, literally, out of everybody else, and then people immediately showed up after me, but... he shows up late. Only, like, 2 minutes late. He shows up 2 minutes late, and then, like, he immediately goes to go get coffee, and he, like, leaves his mic on, too, so you hear him leave, and then you hear him come back. And then he starts class. And, I don't know, just, I had a lot of fun. I don't know. There's, like, recordings of the, like... I just died. There's, like, recordings of the sessions and, like, I don't know, stuff. But that's for, like, for you to watch later if you miss them. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having my first class in the morning being with that guy. It is math, but he's cool. So, I'm fine. After that, I think... Oh yeah, after that's my Spanish class, which is from 10 to 11. And, the Spanish teacher has a really long last name, and it's really hard to remember, so she's like, oh, well, just call me Mrs. B. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I died again! Oh my god! I have a feeling I shouldn't have picked hard, because I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm not really paying attention, and I haven't played these games in, like, years. Okay. Oh, hello! Jeez, I didn't know I had all of this. I wish the game would have told me that, you know? Okay. I mean, no bag of spilling here, that's good. Where the hell was I? Oh yeah, my Spanish teacher, she's okay, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Nothing really too interesting to say there. Ow. After that, I think is my biology teacher, maybe. I think my biology teacher was nice. You know, nothing really too spectacular about her. And then I think my English teacher after that, another female. She's very pretty. She's very young too, and I think, like, I don't know, it's not her first year of teaching, I don't think. She's not that young, but, what did you just say? Oh, but yeah, she's really nice, and, in the beginning of each, like, class, they're like, oh, well, like, what do you want? Like, I don't know, like, tell us about you. Like, what? Ugh. They're like, oh, well, oh, you're starting me here again, you bitch. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I swear I'll get past this level in this game, or in this video. But, I thought I told you to shut off scene detection. Oh, great. Oh god, I don't know where I was now, but, oh yeah. These stories are great, aren't they? So, I don't know, they ask you, like, oh, well, you know, like, tell us a bit about yourself, and I usually say something along the lines of, like, oh, well, like, I'm Caitlin, you can just call me Caitlin. You don't have to be like, oh, well, like, do you want to call, you want a nickname? It's like, nah, just Caitlin's fine. And, for those of you who don't know, also, that's my name. I'm pretty sure you all knew that, though, but nah, for those of you who don't. And I'm like, oh, well, I want to be an author. Because that's true, I do want to be an author. Because writing is practically the only thing I'm good at. So I guess I should go do something with that if that's what I'm good at, and that's what I enjoy doing. Send reinforcements, Talon. I can't long jump because I don't have Clank. Okay, yeah, that might explain why that didn't work. And she was like, oh, that's good, you want to be an author, you know. Oh, that's good, good for you. And, after English, or before English, I don't remember, I have computer literacy. The teacher is named Mr. Lawson, I think. I think that's his name. It's Christopher Lawson. I remember his name because, I wasn't... He had the chat off, so I had to look at his name, because, like, the little, like... It's kind of like a stream. Basically picture a stream, and that's kind of like what the class sessions are. That's basically it. So I had to look at his name for a while, so that's how I remember. I'm guessing I have to go over here. That's not gonna work. Or not. Jeez. Where am I supposed to go? Whoa. Okay, no, don't do that. What? Oh! Oh! Okay, thanks. I didn't notice that. But yeah, he's, fun. He's kind of snarky, and it's really fun. Because, like, I don't know, if a kid would make a typo, he'd, like, just poke fun of it or something, and I don't know. I thought he was fun, so I'll enjoy his class. Oh, okay, jeez, don't bitch at me, Talon. And then after that is my world history teacher, and her name is, something that begins with an O. Something that begins with an O, Hill. Like, her first name is, like, the weirdest name. I've never heard that name before. But, okay, that didn't work. Or, that actually kind of worked. So, yeah, world history teacher, she was okay, again, like, nothing too noteworthy of her, but, something kind of funny happened in the class. She, like, on the first slide of, it's like a PowerPoint and a stream combined, almost, so, like, on the first slide of the, like, stream, she put, like, oh, well, what's your favorite, like, time in history, or something like that, and I just put something generic, like, oh, well, I don't have a favorite, because that's true, I kind of don't. Nothing, there's nothing to, like, there's nothing I could, like, tell you is, like, my favorite, so, whatever. That worked! Jeez. How do you expect me to hit that? Or hit those? Hit that guy. The camera would work with me. Am I out of ammo? No, I'm not. You know, I'd really like to hit this guy. Okay, thanks. God, I'm probably gonna die anyway. But, yeah, like, so a kid put up on the board, like, I hate history. Like, in all seriousness, like, oh, I hate history. And the teacher's like, oh, you don't hate history. And she's like, oh, well, like, if you look up information on, like, sports teams or whatever, he's like, then that's history. And she's like, oh, or if you like cars, then, oh, I see what I have to do now. She's like, oh, if you like cars and you look up stuff about that, then you're learning history. Doesn't the kid say, like, oh, wait, I have to hit the door. Doesn't the kid say, like, oh, well, I hate sports and cars. So I just put on the board, I put, this kid's hilarious or something, and then the slide got changed so nobody saw it, but I don't know. I still like that I put that out there. It's like, oh, this guy's hilarious. But yeah, so that was my history class. And that class is from, like, 3 to 4. Which, so, like, that's at, like, the end of the fucking day. And that's really no fun. At all. So, yeah. You know, I don't really think Ratchet can man a turret, you know? I'm pretty sure he'd Lombax it, but whatever. Oh my god! What just killed me? Oh, no. No. We'll be right back. And stuff. Ugh. So that was the first episode. Hopefully that was fun, so, yeah. Bye.